Hey everyone, it's Natalie here, the Posh Pigeon, and today we are going to go over what hasn't sold on Poshmark over 30 days. I think you guys are going to be a little surprised with some of these items. As I look through the list, I was a little surprised, but we'll discuss perhaps why they're not selling, and of course we're in changing of the seasons right now, so there could be something to that as well. But to give you guys a little fun fact, so I have listed about, let me see here, close to 730 some items at this point in time. And again, I started my reselling journey in May of 2022, and of that I have only 339 listings available, which means I have sold 383 listings so far. So keep that in mind as I'm going over this with you. Only about 50 items here have been in my closet longer than 90 days out of the 700 some listings that I've had. Now, of course, some of these items I think might be sitting until next year because of seasonality. So definitely keep that in mind as I'm talking. However, I am definitely an advocate of if something is listed longer than 90 days, I am going to try to sell that item. So I will be aggressive on the pricing. I probably may take an offer that is sent, even though I think it's worth a little bit more. Because realistically, only 50 of these items out of the 730 some that I've listed, that's less than 10% of items are still with me longer than 90 days, which I will hands down take that at this point in time. Quick side note, some of the prices that I will be reading off my spreadsheet here is probably more closer to the original price that I had it, because here's the thing, in order for me to truly see days on market with Poshmark, I just can't download the inventory report, because if I relist an item, those days on market starts over. And so I'm typically relisting after 60 or 90 days. And so I do have to track this independently. And so if I'm dropping the price, I'm not going back and updating my spreadsheet that I dropped the price, because that would be a waste of time for me. So if I'm speaking to you guys and you see that the price is actually listed, differently than what I'm reading off the spreadsheet I have in front of me, do keep in mind that that is why, but that also shows you that I am trying to price drop the item to get it sold as well. All right, so let's get into this. And the first item up on the list is this Lily Pulitzer tweed dress. Now, I paid up for this item, and I do think that was a big mistake because I paid $25 for it, and so I'm just trying to make some money from it, and my current list price is $50. Will I probably sell it around $40, I'm guessing, and so I think I did receive an offer in the past on it, but I think it was only like $25 or $30, which means I'd be losing money on the dress. So this was one of my mistakes that I paid up for. Again, for Lily Pulitzer, the smaller sizes don't sell nearly as fast, and also the more bold, I guess, like novelty prints are what sell better than something like as simple as just a tweed pink dress. However, I do think anybody who's still going into the office or they're in sales, again, I know we're technically somewhat out of season for this, but you could wear a nice button down underneath this, and I think it would look really cute. So hopefully it sells. And so yeah, I've had this listed for 117 days. Next up is this Soul Society, the Soul Society boots. I had listed these though when I first got them, which they were out of season because I was probably around June, May. I've had them for 112 days. I do think that they're going to sell now headed into the fall. And I will probably start getting more aggressive on price drops on this just to get them moving out. Next up is this Zara asymmetrical chambray dress. I've had this for 111 days. I'm honestly not sure why this one isn't selling. I have it listed now for $25. This I might just take to Plato's. If it doesn't sell in the next 3 months, I'm probably going to take it to Plato's. Next up is these Free People boho wide-legged crop pants, and I've had these for 109 days. I think, again, if I could remember correctly, I think I did get an offer for $30 on these when I first listed them. Again, my bad. I should have took that offer and I relisted them. They still haven't sold, and now technically we're somewhat out of season. So I might have these till next year. All right, next up are these Lululemon camo leggings. These are from my own closet. I'm not sure why they're not selling, because they're in really great condition. They're camo. Perhaps it's the price I have them at, but I think I will probably get more aggressive on reducing the price here soon. I've had these listed for 109 days. Next up is this Molly Birch novelty print dress. I'm not sure why this one hasn't sold. I did pay up for this for $25 because, you know, Crosby by Molly Birch definitely retails really high. You guys hear that noise in the background? It is my dog causing a whole bunch of ruckus, so we're just gonna ignore that. But yeah, I have this listed for $75. I'm probably will hang on to this until, again, next summer, and then maybe relist it and drop the price a bit to get it moving. Next up are these Bernie Maeve slip-on flats. I got these in an estate sale for a couple dollars. I'm seriously uncertain why I picked these up. When I go to estate sales, I think if something's like really cheap, like $3 to $5, I get a little happy on the stuff I'm putting in my bag. And these are one of the items that I had picked up. I need to listen to myself more, because if I look at an item and I'm like, no, I wouldn't wear this, I'm not sure why I pick some items up. I should just trust, honestly, like my own taste. Yeah, so these, I'm not sure what to do with them. I'm just gonna leave them in my closet until they sell. I think there's probably a certain niche of people who like these shoes, and I heard ballet flats are in, so we'll see. I've had these for 107 days. Next up are these Sheridan Mia wedges, and these are so cute in person. I do not know why they haven't sold. Again, now we're technically out of season, espadrille wedges, but I'm certain they will have to sell at some point. What do I have these listed at? $30. Yeah, and for $30, maybe they look cuter in person, but yeah, I might be having these for another 6 months until the season changes again. Okay, this current Elliott dress I picked up when I first started, and I think I probably have it listed too high at $55, but now we're headed into that season where somebody may be looking for this dress. This is a great staple dress in your closet. You can dress it up, wear it casually, wear it out. You know, I feel pretty confident it should sell this season. It's long sleeve and it's below the knees. It's a great length, and I've had it for 107 days. I don't know, what do you guys think? 55 too much for this dress? Perhaps. So I'll probably, now that I'm looking at this, price drop it. Next up is this Marmont long sleeve pullover. I've had this for 106 days. I recently dropped the price on it, so again, we're headed into that season to see if I can get it moving, because I listed this 106 days ago, which technically was out of season. All right, next up is these Athleta trouser pants. Again, Some Athleta stuff, I do not know why it doesn't sell. My hunch is the smaller the size, the less likely it is to sell, because that seems to be the trend with the Athleta stuff that isn't selling. I may take these to Play-Dohs. I'm not sure. I recently reduced the price to $30 and relisted them. So perhaps in the next 90 days, I will get some activity on them and see if they sell. All right, next up is this vintage Reebok jacket. I had got an offer on this jacket. I should have took the offer on this jacket. I don't know what I was thinking, but again, as time goes on, I am definitely thinking through whether I should accept an offer or not. And I actually think to myself, Natalie, would you pay this for this item? And I think about it and I'm like, yeah, this would be fair. Like, I would pay this, but I wouldn't pay this. And so that actually helps me see, like, okay, me as the buyer, if I was purchasing this, how much would I want to pay for this? And so thinking back at this vintage jacket, which is super cool and such a great color, should have took the offer. I think it was like $30 and I have it listed for $38, or maybe it was $25. I'm not sure, but I probably should have took it when I got it. So we'll see how long this sits, but it's a really cool jacket and I hope somebody finds it and loves it. Or I might just have to keep it if I still have it next year, because I will wear it. All right, next up is this BCBG dress. I've had this for 104 days, and honestly, I had a price too high for a really long time, so I recently dropped it to $30, and it's an extra small. So yeah, even though extra small for BCBG is like a small for most people, yeah, it's not moving, so we'll see what it takes to move this item. So next up are these J brand cropped white jeans with like a lace detail on the bottom. Honestly, these are really cute. I am surprised these didn't sell at all this summer. I've had them for, if I didn't say, 104 days. I have them priced at $50. Perhaps it's a little too high, so again, I'm probably gonna hang on to these till next summer because they're white and reduce the price on them. But somebody needs to love these, because if I was out and about and working and going into work, these would totally be something I would wear, and I hope somebody finds them and loves them. All right, some of the stuff on this list I'm not going over because like there's 3 or 4 pairs of shorts here. I'm not going over those because again, we're out of short season and I listed them and they didn't just sell, so we can assume that I'm gonna be hanging on to them until next year. All right, next up are these Levi's bootcut black jeans. Now, I realized that I think they're straight leg and they're not bootcut. So as I'm reading this, I need to go and update the listing here to straight legs. I don't know why these haven't sold. They're actually really cute. I have them listed for $27. Not sure why they are still in my closet, but I've had them listed for 101 days and they honestly haven't had much love at all. I probably could take them to Play-Dohs because again, it's a cut of a jean that's in style. It's not a skinny jean, and sell them, but I'm gonna hang on to them, another 90 days or so to see if they'll sell. Next up are these Joe's straight leg dark wash jeans. I have them listed for $40. Again, these are straight leg. Straight leg is back in style. I am not sure why they haven't sold. Again, in this video, if you guys are seeing what hasn't sold and you're like, hey, you should drop the price because I think that's too expensive, then definitely put it in the comments. Like, I would love to hear feedback from you guys. on what you think, but they haven't sold, but I listed them 101 days ago, and again, that was in the middle of summer, so let's hope that they sell in the next 90 days. All right, this Urban Outfitters romper dress, I think this is going to sell this season. It's velvet. I picked it up 100 days ago, or I listed it 100 days ago, and you know, it's perfect for the holidays and getting into the cold weather. So again, this might be something that will sell in the next 90 days. It does get a lot of it, not a lot, but a fair amount of attention. All right, these Bill Blass Anthropologie flats. Oh my goodness, these things get a lot of attention and they still haven't sold. I've had them for 99 days. I don't know, let's see if they sell in the next 90 days or so, but they don't take up much space in my closet, and I'm just going to hang on to them until they sell. All right, these men's Levi's jeans. Okay, there's 2 pairs of men's Levi's jeans that are pretty much the same. I don't know what I'm doing with Levi's yet. Honestly, I think I got the shorts down, what shorts I should pick up and what sell. The jeans, no clue. So Levi's is not a really great sell-through rate in my closet, so I'm clearly picking up the wrong type of Levi's stuff. I have these both listed, I think like $15 right now, and they still haven't sold. So we'll see if they sell again in the next 90 days or so. Otherwise, I might just redonate them and get them out of my closet. All right, this next item is Derek Lam, which is a designer label with the Athleta collab, and I've had this for 99 days. I don't think I've had one like on it. I picked it up because if it's summer, I would totally wear something like this. Maybe I don't know how to market it. I'm not sure, but it's got 0 likes. So maybe I need to put it on the Athleta side of things. I just need to relook at how I'm marketing this, because I have it now listed for $35, and it's really cute on because I tried it on, but yeah, nobody shows any interest in this, and so it's really surprising to me. Next up is this Johnny Was maternity dress. Okay, I am so confused because I have Googled Johnny Was maternity line and it doesn't really seem to come up, but I've come across a Johnny Was maternity dress. It is an extra small, but for somebody who's, you know, more petite and pregnant, this would look really cute. Maybe I don't know how to market, because on Poshmark it seems like I can only put like maternity tags, but I would still have to list it under dresses. I had this listed, I started it I think at 60. I don't think it's listed at 60 anymore. I think it's probably listed closer to 40, but I've only received 1 like on it. And so if you guys have a clue how to market maternity stuff, please put it in the comments below, because yeah, this dress doesn't get any attention at all, and I don't know what to do besides just keep it in my closet until somebody comes across it and buys it. I've had it now 97 days. All right, Urban Outfitters, this skater swing dress. This has gotten 0 attention. I regret picking it up. I don't know why I picked it up, and I have it listed now for 15 days. This is something that's probably definitely going to go to Play-Doh's. It might be out of season for them to buy it, and so I might just have to wait again till next, you know, February, March when the weather changes again. But that was just a bad buy. I don't think any one person has even liked this dress. All right, Talbot's shift dress. Not sure why this one isn't selling, but I think it might be oversaturated on Poshmark, because I remember when I listed it, there's several other listings. I have it listed for $15. This is something, it's not like I can take it to Play-Doh, so I'm just going to have to keep it listed until next season and see if it sells. Okay, this chevron sweater dress. It's short sleeves. I think this is a super cute dress. I should probably put block color in this description as I am looking at it. I have it listed for $35. My hopes is that it sells because it is technically a sweater dress this in the next 6 months, but if not sure what I'll do by next year if I still have it. All right, next up is these Lily Pulitzer Buttercup shorts. Okay, these are a size 0. They haven't had one single like. I'm obviously going to keep it until next summer and see if they sell. If not, my sister is probably a size 0, so I may just give these shorts to her if I still have these next summer and nobody's bought them. I have them listed for $35. They'll probably sell for like 20 or 25. So again, next summer I could drop the price if nobody's bought them. But these shorts are actually a print that people would buy, even though they're a small size. All right. So what I mean by that is if they were a bigger size, they probably would have sold already. Anthropologie bell sleeve top. This is something, again, not sure why it hasn't sold. I have it listed for $20. I probably will just hang on to it. Again, we're technically out of season for this, and so I'm going to be hanging on to this until next summer, which is fine by me. I've had it 93 days. Next up is this sequin bomber jacket. So for New Year's, this is such a cute jacket. I'm hoping, again, once we get into that season, that somebody finds it and loves it and picks it up. So I am prepared to drop the price on this when we get closer to that time where somebody would be shopping for a New Year's outfit. So we'll see if that sells. This Lulu's bell sleeve top, this is a really small top, and I probably could drop the price even further on this one. If it doesn't sell, this might be something that Plato's or another resale consignment shop would actually buy from me, so we'll see on that one. It is long sleeves, but I've had it 92 days, and it is definitely a small size. All right, next up is this Romeo and Juliet new with tags distressed sweater. Sweatshirt, and I paid $1 for this. It hasn't had any attention. I actually should throw it on eBay to see if there's a difference on eBay. By the way, I'm starting to get into eBay. But this is something, because it's new tags, I may put on eBay and perhaps somebody may buy it as a gift this season. But I probably could send this to ThredUp or, a consignment shop to get it sold. And then last up is these Free People wood platform strappy sandals. I have these listed for $49, I think, or I dropped the price recently, but you guys will see up on the screen. And they haven't sold. I've had them for 91 days. They are technically out of season now. I did get an offer, I think, for $25 on these when I first listed them. And Free People sandals sell for a lot more than that, and these are really unique and really cute, and I actually think that they're real wood, so I will. The pictures I had up are pretty ugly, so I recently redid the photos on that, but we're out of season, so I'm gonna feel more confident that I think it will sell next season, and I will hang on to these. As I went through all of this, I would love to see in the comments below, are you guys surprised of some of this stuff hasn't sold? But again, some of this stuff I listed, and it was, we're in the midst of summer, and so some of it should sell during the winter, and then obviously some of it is summer stuff, and I may have to hang on to it until the season changes again. But most of this I feel okay hanging on to, and maybe there's about a handful of items that I would donate or try to sell off. But yeah, as I go through this list, I feel okay hanging on to most of this. My next video should be, since September is almost over, going over, my numbers again for August and September. And I will say I'm very pleased with what has happened in September. And so if you guys want to continue to see how much money I'm actually putting in my bank account and making, not just, okay, this is what I sold, this is what I made after fees. We all know then there's costs of goods. However, the reality is we are spending money every single month to buy more inventory. And I don't think a lot of people are very transparent of how much money they have to spend, not just the cost of the sale, to continue to build their inventory to sell more and make more. So that's what I'm going over. So if you guys are interested in that, please like and subscribe. And thank you again. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.